Hello and welcome to BonBonB's What Map for City Skylines. There are well over 20,000 maps on the workshop now, and so choosing the right one for your new city is a huge task. So every Wednesday and Saturday we'll review a few and hopefully find you the right one for your next build. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
And welcome to Saturday's What Map, the map review show for City Skylines. Now don't forget, if you want one on Wednesday, you must click like and subscribe to the channel. All of that is what keeps me going. Anyway, this is Calamba City by Pandesal or Pandesal, something like that. And it's not a bad looking map from up here, is it? There's your resources, and these I like. Basically you can farm anywhere you like, which is pretty much what you'd expect with fertile land. So very good to me, very, very good to me. And here we go, plenty of water to start off with. Let's go and have a look out here. Now this is where I'm going to build my mansion. As you know, I like to be away from everybody else. They also like me to be away from them also. The smell apparently. Anyway, that's just out there on the fringes. Not sure why that's even there, but there we are. And we've got a huge build plane with lots of trees, and like I say, it's all fertile land. We've got a little bit of texturing around the outside of the map here, and some of it's actually quite hard to make out. You have to go really, really close, like here. That's you know, it's not as flat as it looks, but I like it. I like that a lot. We'll head off to the hills, or the hill, and let's have a look at the work around here. And like I say, it's buildable, and this is a city building game. Apart from this bit at the top, you can't really do much up there, but you know what? I like that. And it's a great view from up there also. And we've got this shallow lake right by the sea, which is very nice. Posh neighbourhood, I think, there. And this very low-lying island as well. I won't build my mansion on there because it's a little bit too close, you know. Now let's have a look at the rail, shall we, first of all? Get the rail out of the way because the roads are more interesting and I'd rather get back to them. Now this is, in the most part, not bad at all. One or two bits I think could be a little bit flatter, but you know, as rails go, this is not bad. And yeah, actually, look at that. No, not that. That. Okay, that's the main line, clearly. But anyway, yes, it was nice not to actually see a bridge. Although, speaking of bridges, that's not the best bridge, is it? Nah. Yeah, but to have a level crossing rather than the bridge, it's rare actually. In these maps, it's pretty much always a bridge has been put in. I like to see somebody take a chance, you know. I don't like taking a chance on these roads which are, you know, they're angular. I think it's the polite word there. A little bit smooth. I mean, it's great for keeping the speed of the traffic down, I guess. Not that it actually works in this game, but angular, yeah. Now to be honest with you, this simulation hasn't been running very long and the river hasn't found its natural level yet. So what we'll do is we'll come back and have a look at that a little bit later. This, however, won't get any better later. I even ask why they even bothered to put that in there. The crossroads would be certainly good enough to deal with that. Anyway, more angles. Now here, why is this even going into the hills? You could have followed the railway quite happily around onto the smooth land. Now from here, this looks pretty good. This is over the river, and it's terraformed smooth slope up. So this is looking okay. It's not brilliant. The road could be closer together, but when you get a little bit closer, that's not the best slope, is it? But you know, are the bridges level? Yes, the bridges are level, so it's all good. Yeah. No. It really isn't. You go to the effort of building that great big monolith of a ramp, and then your road isn't straight on the top. I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. But anyway, here's the river. We've allowed these sim to run a little bit now. We've got some drowning trees there, and more drowning trees there. And it's quite a deep gorge here, which I guess would allow for quite a lot of river. But here, this is not the best bit of bridge work. So yeah, a lot of work could be done to improve that. So as we come down a little bit lower, we can see that even allowing for time to roll on. I mean, this doesn't even look like a river down here. It just looks like swampland with the river running through, drowning the trees. but it does go under the bridge, although you can see there was a bit of flooding still. It does go under the bridge, that's not bad, and it does go under the rail bridge, the wonky rail bridge, you know, the one we looked at earlier. And then out to sea. That's not too bad at the bottom. Problem is, shipping, there isn't any. Now you would think there would be a shipping connection with that amount of water, but there really isn't, so forget about docks. Anyway, Calamba City. Not calamitous, but could use a little bit of work on the roads. So thanks for that, Pandesal. Quite a nice looking map until you get down to road level. Next up, the sunny hills of Basilicata by vitusweb. Okay, that's my attempt at saying it. And this looks pretty cool from up here as well. I mean, this is like a Spanish influence, I would suggest. Spanish mountains, very dusty sandstone kind of thing. There's your resources. I'll live with them. They're not the greatest as far as... Now this looks beautiful, and my instinct was this actually is going to look really good. Can't wait to show you guys this map. This is absolutely, oh my god, it's like Manchester City fans have poured gallons and gallons of fluorescent light blue ink into the Mersey or Irwell or the Manchester Ship Canal or whatever. It's almost burning a hole in my monitor. And what we got here? More drowning trees. Okay. What is it with you guys? Don't you like trees? Anyway, let's follow the river down. And it's a good shaped river. It's just the colour. Oh my god, the colour. My head's hurting. I need a paracetamol. Where's my paracetamol? Anyway, we've got up here, we've got a lake up in the highlands. And I think we're supposed to put a dam across there. I think that's what he's hinting, that we need a dam there, yeah? Okay, that's something to do. Damn it. And then we got this canyon, a second feed of water, and yeah, as canyons go, it's not bad, and it's feeling really rugged. But when you get down here, we've got more water problems, like slight flooding there. It's doesn't sort itself out either. Take my word on that one. And then we'll come down here, and now this little S, it's just too much for it. It needs a little bit of extra thought. That it's a good idea, it just hasn't quite worked out. Now the mountains look pretty cool, and sandstone mountains do have this kind of like rippling effect in them, I do believe, from memory. I've not done any research on that. They just kind of look right to me, even though they look wrong. Does that make sense? Of course it does. Of course it does, because you understand me fully. Now the roads here aren't the greatest roads, but let's it's not so smooth. Let's see where this leads to, shall we? As we go around the corner, and we've got oh crikey! Now look at it. You need ramps to get up to these, where surely they could have been a little bit lower. And they come out just the other side of that, so that's fine. And a little bit high again. It'd be nice to have them a little bit lower. But what's this road here? Oh, I'm scared of tunnels, Mum. It's okay, darling. We'll bypass the tunnel completely by using this little side road. What the effing hell is all that about, huh? I don't know. I really don't know. Less than about this junction, the better. Okay, I think that's your start square, probably. And probably rebuilt before you do any work to that. Now this tunnel, this looks good on this side, yeah? Oh, do you know what? Yes. Yeah, I'll agree with that. This side, what's all this? What is all this? Don't worry, we're going to get a proper look at those roads in a second. I'm not going to waver off too much. Come from this angle. Yeah, you're going up the hill and then through the tunnel. Okay. Let's see what happens when you come down the mountain pass. And you want to go through the tunnel from here, yeah? Okay. Let's see. So you'll follow this down here. And then you'll need to take that straight on, under the underpass, and then up this little side road here, up the impossible 1-in-1 road on a slight angle. That's impossible. Of course, it's not impossible for the cars in the game, because they have just got like impossible. There you go, right? Easy. So what do I know? Apart from it just looks stupid. I'm sorry, it just looks stupid. And this, What? Why? Just why? What? It's one connection. Just delete all those 3 connections in the middle and just have the one connection. That's lunacy. There's not even any traffic up there. I don't understand. It's a strange one, isn't it, I think? But the sunny hills of Basilicata by vitusweb, do you know what? Apart from the roads that they've put down, I like that, and I would very happily use that for a mountain build. But finally, we'll go to Lugo Galicia by MrMiyagi. Now, MrMiyagi has already had the seal of approval once, back in episode 13 for London Metro, Barking and Dagenham. And look at the resources here. Resisted temptation to put down any oil whatsoever. Just a little bit of mining. The rest of it is all forestry and fertile land. Based very much, I would suggest, on the Emerald Isle of Ireland. And look at the green, and the colour is just perfect for this map. Absolutely spot on. Let's take a look around, shall we? So now, I would say MrMiyagi is, when it comes to map creation, is a bit of a star. He's done so many high quality maps that you're pretty sure that if you're picking one of his maps, it's going to be a beaut. And this is definitely a beautiful map, although there are some minor major problems. I'll get to that in a second. The bridges are going to be perfect, okay? I'm telling you now, there's no point even worrying about these. No suspension bridges because there's no need. Right choice of bridges, well worked into the environment. But anyway, as I was saying, the minor major problems, they're minor because they're easily fixed, but major, here's another one of those little intersections, perfectly connected up like that. But yes, they're major because they are huge errors. But like I say, easily fixed, and I'll get to those in a little while. There are a few glitchy problems as well with this map, but once again, it's such a lovely map that the little glitchy issues and the minor major problems can easily be overlooked when taking this on, because like I say, it is beautiful. Lots of build space as well. Now this river, it feels real. It works in with the environment, and here we are. We've got it splits at the top here. We've got that little island there, and the sun glinting off the lapping waves. Very, very pretty indeed. Now, left-hand drive, he's got that absolutely spot on correct. And we'll just follow the road along, just to give you a feel of what the land is like, the lay of the land, as they call it. And you're expecting these roads to be really good. We are talking about somebody of high skills. Have I licked your ass enough there, MrMiyagi? Have I licked your ass enough? This is beautiful. Right, now there are a few. We'll get on to the glitchy problems first of all. And the first one of those is coming up shortly. And that is here. We've already got a tailback of traffic. And why? This merging problem. And like I say, that's fairly easy fixed. Let's just rebuild the junction and just have it merge much more smoothly than it is. And obviously the grass glitching through it as well. This little dip in the road before the bridge, I can forgive that one because of the area we're looking at. This I can't forgive. That's very poor. Oh, very good. Sharp angles are all well and good, but when you're getting glitches like that, you really need to put them right. Anyway, we'll just follow the road through. This is beautiful views, roundabouts, and the tailback here. It kind of stops there. So we've got tailback of traffic, all from that one little feed problem. Oh dear. Oh dear. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, I suggest, as marvellous as this looks, if you want to turn left in the next 5 miles, you need to do it here. And I'll explain to you why in a moment. But yeah, so that's a little bit of a crazy intersection, but like I say, you need to do your left turn there. Because what's around the corner here? We've got this junction, and there is no left turn. There is no exit from the left lane there to go left. Not one. Oops, that's okay. We can you take the next junction, can't we? That's fine. we'll do the next junction. Except for there's not one here either. That's your minor major problems. And like I say, this is a bit crazy, but it works. That one works. And here we go. We've got this little junction down here, and unfortunately any traffic heading up the road there on the left hand side cannot turn off either. There is no way for that lorry there to head off onto that roundabout and off to the right. It's just straight on all the way. I'm not too keen on this merging system here either, although it does work smoothly. Not a big fan of that. Maybe the roads could be moved tighter together, possibly, I don't know. But this island's nice, you know. Oh yes, I'm gonna say it's a beautiful map. A few minor major problems and a few glitches, but other than that, you could definitely jump straight in with this map and build some nice rural towns and maybe a city centre somewhere. It gets BonBonB's seal of approval. So that's it for today. There'll be more What Map next week on Wednesday and Saturday, and don't forget the best of What Map on a Thursday, where we review a few of the best from previous episodes. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next week. Have a great weekend, guys.